Oh my goodness, tulips bloomed. So here's a tour of the next batch of plants that's going to be planted out. We have tomatoes here. These are cherry tomatoes. I believe they're purple Russians. I've never tried them, but I believe they're going to be pretty yummy. Actually, I believe these are, what is it? Oh, golden nugget cherry tomatoes too. Again, never tried them, but they're supposed to be really good for canning and things like that, so I'm going to try them. These I just received. Mulberry dwarf evergreens, and I have malachite purple sweet potatoes, and I also have passion fruit and kiwi. Those are going to be pretty interesting to grow. So I'm kind of trying to figure out where I want them. I thought I had a place that I really wanted them, but the more I do research, the more I'm finding out they might not be the right place for it. So I'm still thinking here. I might move these back inside because it might still be a little bit too cold for them to be out here. These two, because they were a little perkier yesterday, and this morning they seem to be a little sad. And I have snap peas, more snap peas, and more snow peas. The idea with this is that I would love to grow a whole bunch, enough for me to be able to eat them like crazy as snacks, and then on top of that I would want to save them. So here I have some of the plum trees that I dug up that are basically pups right next to the original plum tree. So I'm not sure if they were just seeds that dropped or what's going on, but while they're in pots and stuff, I planted some snap peas. Ooh, there's one. Here's a snap pea. So I planted some so they can kind of climb up on the branches themselves. So that seems to be working really well. It's saving me a little bit of space. Nasturtium is going into the ground today. I'm trying to figure out if I want to dedicate a spot for them so they can self-seed and do whatever they want to do, or if I want to plant these in between the flower garden bed. So I will see. Tomato, this was something, a clipping. It looks really, really sad, but it actually gave me a couple of emergency tomato bumps during winter time. It looks really sad, but it was a clipping that I clipped off from last year's plant, and I went ahead and potted up to see if it will survive, and it actually survived during winter time, which is pretty awesome. And I'm going to do a better job at it this year, making some clippings, so hopefully I can keep some going. I have cilantro, more cilantro, stevia, echinacea, chamomile, some herbs, and oregano over there, which is good. Oregano is a great thing for chickens and things like that. It's a natural antibiotic. So what I plan on doing is also making another patch of herbs and things like that for the chickies that are coming probably next year or the year after. So we can set up a good garden for them, and they can kind of self-medicate however they want to. I learned that also from Shyla, our neighbor. She's a big chicken expert. So again, I have these branches that are here, and these are actually just willow tree branches that I found on the property, and it looks like they are propagating themselves. I was just using it for sticks to support the peas down here, but it seems like they are doing something on their own. So I guess we're gonna have more willow trees. And I have the poplar still in the pot. I need to get that planted, and I have celery, which I've never had success with, so I'm gonna try it out again. I still have, of course, a whole bunch of asparagus, beets. These are the actual rosemary propagated, and they're all doing really, really well. And I kind of stuck like 11, 12 in one planter cell while they're propagating. And once they start establishing, I would divide them into 2 or 3 in each cell. And that's probably going to take about a year or 2 for them to kind of grow into something that can be transplanted into the ground. Well, actually, that's not true. I transplanted some into the ground already, so you can kind of pick and see whatever you want to do. I'm kind of doing both for experimental purposes. Asparagus, I'm saving that for someone. The rest of it has been planted. And then here's more rosemary propagation. I am now having a hard time dumping these when I use them for cooking. So it is what it is. I just stick them in dirt and see what happens. And it doesn't hurt to have them all over the property anyway, as, you know, borders and things like that. And if they survive, great. If they don't, then, you know, it is what it is on the property. That's kind of my strategy here. What are these that are not doing so well? Oh crap. Okay, so this is the eggplant that I put out last night. It looks like they are sad, so I think they need to go back inside. It's a little bit too early for them to be out here. Hopefully I didn't kill them. Gee, that would suck. So pepper plants are fine out here. And you have the basils and all the cucumbers. And then I have another variety of tomatoes here, black creme. Black creme I also got as a gift from someone last year. And oh my God, they're like the best tomatoes ever.
Hey, if you like the content, please take a minute and subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Until next time, peace.
And carrots!